Article 9. No judge or court shall decline to render judgment by reason of silence.
The
Reasons of silence.
Obscurity.
Obscurity.
Bulol.
Obscurity. Or insufficiency of the law.
Ryan Little.
Okay, mag-memorize kami ng...
Ikaw na memorize na kasi nag-study ka na.
ng civil code. Huwag mo na ano yun? Civil Code of the Philippines.
Hold on.
Ito.
Ikaw may klaseng civil code.
So, the Civil Code of the Philippines, annotated persons and family relations, Articles 1 to 430. Pero Articles 1 to 10. Article 1. This law shall be known, this act shall be known as the Civil Code of the Philippines. Article 2. The laws shall take effect after 15 days. After 15 days following the completion of the publication in the official gazette, provided unless it is otherwise provided. Tapos, this code shall take effect 1 year after such publication. Article 3. Ignorance of the law excuses no one from compliance therewith. Article 4. Retroactive. Law shall have no retroactive effect. Law shall have no retroactive effect unless otherwise it's contrary to the law.
Unless the contrary is provided.
Unless the contrary is provided. Article 5. Acts executed against the provision of mandatory or prohibitory of the law shall be void. Unless the law authorizes its validity.
Their validity.
Article 6. Rights may be waived when
unless the waiver
Rights may be waived unless the waiver is contrary to the law by public order, public policy, morals, good customs, prejudicial to a third person of his rights
with a right
recognized by the law. So Article 7. Laws are repealed only by subsequent ones. Their violation and non-observance to the law shall not be excused by disuse, moral customs, or practices to the contrary of the law. May law na. When the court contrary to law. Contrary law. Ano yun?
Practice to the contrary.
Practice to the contrary. So, when the court declare that the law
to be inconsistent.
The law be inconsistent with the Constitution, the former shall be void and the latter shall govern. So, administrative or executive orders and regulations shall be valid only when they are not contrary to the law and Constitution. Article 8. judicial decisions applying or interpreting the law shall ano yun?
The laws
The laws
or the
the
constitution
or the constitution
shall form
shall form a part to the legal system of the Philippines. Article 9. No judge or court shall decline to render judgment by reason of silence.
the
Reasons
the
of silence.
obscurity, bulol,
Obscurity or insufficiency of the laws. Article 10.
of the laws.
Article 10. Article 10. In case of doubt of
in the interpretation
in
or,
case of doubt in the interpretation
or,
of the
or
application of the law, it is presumed that the lawmaking body intended right and justice to prevail. Articles 1 to 10 pa lang yun. Article 11. Customs which, contrary to the law, by public order, public policy shall be countenanced. Article 12. A custom must prove as a fact according to the rules of evidence. Article 13. When the laws speak of years, months, days, or nights, shall be understood that years are for 365 days each, months for 30 days, days for 24 hours, and nights from sunset to sunrise. Article 14. Article 14. When penal laws are those for public security and safety, shall be obligatory to those who live and sojourn in the Philippine territory, shall be subject to the principles of public international law to treaty stipulations. Article 14 ano? Article 15. Article 15. Laws laws relates to the family rights, and duties, or to the status, continuing the capacity of person bind upon to the country, legal capacity, binding of legal capacity, even living abroad. Article 16. Real property or personal property, both yan? Property, both is subject to the law. Subject to the law of the country where it is situated. However, intestate and testamentary succession, both with respect to the order of succession and to the amount of the successional rights, to the intrinsic validity of the testamentary provision, subjected to the national law of a person where in the consideration whatever may be the status of the property, or regardless where the property. So guys, Brownout dire kay nagbagyo. So memorize na ako otro ang articles 16 to 20. Ay wala, di ko nag-ano. So naaptan ako gabi eh. So memorize ako ha. Ay ko. So article 16. So ingon dire article 16, real property as well as personal property both is subject to the law of the country where it is situated. However, intestate and testamentary succession, isipin sana ako. Testamentary succession, both with respect to the order of succession and to the amount of successional rights and to the intrinsic validity of testamentary provision, regulated by the national law of the country, national law of a person whose succession is in consideration. Whatever may be in nature of the property, regardless of the country wherein the said property may be found. So article 17 na. So article 17, the forms and solemnities of the contracts, wills, and other public instruments, public instruments shall be governed. Ang pangit no, sa side view na lang. Shall be governed by the laws of the country in which they are executed. Article 18. In matters which are governed by the Code of the Commerce and special laws, their deficiency shall be supplied by the provision of this code. So ilang kayo Brownout dire, pero nag-ulan. So article 19 na. So every person must, in the exercise of his rights and in the performance of his duties, act with justice, give everyone his due and observe honesty and good faith. Article 20. Every person who, contrary to law, willfully to negligently bulol ako, causes damage to another shall the latter for the same. So ayun, pag nakakommit ka ng ganun, ginawa mo man intentional or negligent, still may pananagutan ka pa rin. So that's all. Madilim. Articles 1 to 20 na yun. So tonight, wala kaming meeting kasi nga most of our classmates affected by this typhoon. So walang connection, tapos brownout kagaya sa amin dito. So pag brownout, walang internet. So next week ang aming meeting, pero doble ang aming gagawin. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Ingat.